Today, I'm going to show you remote jobs at Amazon in addition to 3 bonus remote jobs at other companies. Most of these roles don't require remote working from home experience, working nights or weekends, and you get to do things like answer emails, chat, and phone. Hey everyone, it's Suzanne, and today's first work from home company is Susan G. Komen. Now, if you're looking for a remote job that you also get to feel like you are working with a purpose, Susan G. Komen is really great about offering their positions remotely. They are recognized as one of the top places to work within the USA, so let me go ahead and first show you how you're going to find these remote jobs on their website. So you're going to go to their career page, which is where I'm at. We're going to scroll down here where it says click to apply. We're going to click on that. And it's going to bring up a list of their open roles. If we scroll down here, we do have some filters that we can go through. What I like to do is figure out where all the remote jobs are at. And so I'm going to type in remote here under job title, skills, etc. And that's going to bring everything with a title here that has remote in it. So they have many different opportunities here. They're a very remote friendly company. So you can go ahead and just look through these different positions. You can also filter on location if you want, and it will come up with all these different locations here. However, no matter what the location is, if it says it's open to remote, then it is open to remote. Under job type, you can either choose full-time or an intern. And let's go ahead and take a look at this first position, a fundraising specialist. This is going to be an entry-level position. It is open to remote. The only requirement is that you live within the United States. Susan G. Komen brings a 100% virtual working environment, and you can work from anywhere within the U.S. They also strive to give you a culture with a passionate, growth-minded professional team who thrives in a team environment and work collaboratively to inspire greatness in others. They take an ongoing approach to ensure open communication from all levels throughout the organization, and you're encouraged to give and receive feedback to ensure two-way accountability with a focus on continual improvement both personally and professionally. So what they're looking from you in this position is work experience of around 1 to 2 years. If you have a bachelor's degree in marketing communications, business, etc., then that's a preferred qualification. However, you can substitute work experience in exchange for that bachelor's degree. They would like you to have some robust customer service experience, and that can include using the phone, texting, and email. So those will be some of the things that you'll do in this position. In addition to that, they're looking for experience in peer-to-peer fundraising events, corporate partnerships, and employment engagement. That is preferred, not required. Strong recruitment skills and demonstrated ability to provide a high level of customer service, excellent planning, professional and mature, proven ability to manage multiple projects, familiarity and experience in using fundraising and technology platforms, things such as Blackbaud, TeamRaiser, and Salesforce, and excellent verbal and written communication skills. So what they're going to give you, the hourly range is between $18.97 and $23.08, depending on where you live, your skills, your experience. You're also going to get a flexible work arrangement in a fully remote working environment. They provide a remote and/or home-based working environment for all active employees, and they define remote as the ability to work from any physical location within the U.S. where an employee can perform specified work duties without disruption or distraction. Now, what you'll be doing mainly is you're going to serve as a member of a community-based fundraising team. You're going to play a key role in the implementation of year-round fundraising, and you're going to assist in reaching the community development revenue goals. You're going to do that by meeting weekly outreach, fundraising, recruitment, and outreach goals, utilizing the materials for training as needed, maintain an ongoing pipeline of fundraising participants, ensure best practices, deliver regular status reports to drive relationship building. Basically, if you just have a desire to be able to reach out to people and fundraise, they're going to be willing to train you in this position. This would be a good fit for someone like you. Now you'll notice here, nowhere in the experience section did it say you have to have prior remote experience. That tends to be something that keeps people from getting remote jobs. Many people are trying to move into the remote workforce and they don't have that experience yet. And so sometimes that can be a block to them getting these positions. But you don't have to have that work from home experience in this role. All right, and the second remote company is 1-800-CONTACTS. They offer services where you can buy your contact lenses online. And I am on their career page here. You can create a job alert if you have a specific type of job you're looking for, or you can do a search or look at the department, the office, etc. They do offer both hybrid and remote positions. So what I like to do is type in remote here again in the search, and you see a digital sales chat, inbound sales and service position, and an IT position came up that are remote. So we're going to go into that digital sales specialist role. And what you're going to need in this position is only a high school diploma or equivalent experience. They'd like you to have 2 to 3 years of customer service experience, great typing skills such as 40 words per minute, reliable internet connection, a private dedicated workspace, positive driven and solution oriented, and ability to show up to work on time and work your scheduled shift. So again, no requirement here to have that work from home experience. What you're going to do, you're going to answer incoming chats up to 3 at a time. So basically, mostly answering online chat, consulting customers on enhancing the value of their contact lens purchase, proactively communicate and engage with your manager and team members through a virtual work environment, provide top-notch customer service, identify and resolve problems in a way that creates a positive customer experience, maintain high-performance metrics, and live out their company values. They're going to give you things like medical, dental, vision, 401k match, free eye exams, and some tuition reimbursement for eligible courses. Now, their next class is going to start January 12th. They're going to train you while you work remotely from approved states. Those states include Utah, North Carolina, Texas, and Florida. Now, if you don't live in one of those states, but you are open to moving, then that is an option as well. They are going to give you 3 weeks of training that is paid between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Right now, they're looking to fill some night positions, and the starting base pay is going to be $15 per hour plus bonus potential up to $6 per hour. And the third work from home company is U-Haul. U-Haul is always hiring off and on full-time and part-time sales and customer service roles. So I'm going to show you here how to search for those jobs on their career page. You're going to click on search jobs, and then it's going to ask you if you are already working for U-Haul or if you are a new applicant. So you are going to click on new applicant, unless of course you are working there already. And then from here, what I love about U-Haul's filter is they have a little checkbox here for fully remote positions. That way you're not wasting your time. You're going right to those work from home jobs. And then it's going to give you the different positions they have available. So they have some full-time roles, they have some part-time roles. So let's go ahead and look at this moving help specialist. Now this particular job is going to be a part-time position. You can work either out of their Phoenix office or you can work remote. It entails helping customers book, edit, reschedule, and or cancel their services via either phone, chat, or email. In this role, you'll need to be able to remain calm when customers are frustrated and have experience working with computers. So this might be a good position for like a stay-at-home mom who wants to get in some hours of work during the week when they can, or maybe a student who's going to school, going to college, maybe high school if you're 18. The shift schedule is going to be Monday through Sunday, sometime between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. Initial training hours will be Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. for 4 weeks of paid training. They're going to give you holidays. You may also have to work some holidays. They're going to start you out at $15 per hour. And all you need is a high school diploma, ability to stay calm, comfortable using computers, and some experience working with customer support. So you don't necessarily have to have that remote experience if you've done some kind of customer support for another company. Some of the main responsibilities: you're going to have to maintain a positive, empathetic, and professional attitude, respond promptly to customer inquiries, communicate with customers through phone, chat, and email, acknowledge and resolve customer complaints, process, rebook, and modify orders, keep records of customer interactions, transactions, comments, and complaints, communicate and coordinate with colleagues and supervisors as necessary, provide feedback on the efficiency of the customer service process, and ensure customer satisfaction and provide professional customer support. And the last company is Amazon. Amazon does post some remote jobs from time to time, and they do have some remote jobs open right now. So the way you're going to find those is you're going to come to their career page, and you can either type in your job title or a keyword. I always like to just hit on this search icon right here because that usually brings up everything that they have open. And then you can see here they have a filter. You can filter by how many years of experience that you have, full and part-time, job category, United States or another country if you're from another country, team, and then under category, this is where the important part is. We want to filter on those remote positions. So we're going to click on that. And then that's just going to bring up all of their open positions that are open to remote. You'll see a lot of them say virtual location. And you can just take a look through all these different positions. If you want to filter down on job category, you can go ahead and go back up here under job category and then say you want to do sales or supply chain, admin support, etc. But I found a really great entry-level job here with them. It is a machine learning data associate. This is an entry-level position, good for beginners, and it is fully remote in the customer engagement technology department. So are you interested in working with data and machine learning? They will train you in this role since it is an entry-level position. Do you have a passion for customer service? Join their customer engagement technologies automation team in developing language solutions that power self-service and automation across Amazon. So they're looking for someone to join their team who will be independent, drive data initiatives critical to measuring model accuracy and developing automation features. The successful candidate will own the end-to-end data workflows, coordinate cross-functionally on mid-sized projects, mentor peers while identifying process improvements, and this role offers the opportunity to make measurable impact through high-quality projects that directly influence the machine learning model performance. So basic qualifications, you need to be fluent in English, you need to have some experience working with Excel, working in complex and frequently ambiguous spaces, making sense of customer need and being able to frame that as clear requirements, and excellent communication. So very bare bones qualification here. Again, no remote experience listed. They have some preferred qualifications. If you have these, of course, you're going to want to make sure you get these specifically on your resume and in your cover letter somewhere. So they do put the amount of the salary here. The position is going to range between $44,900 up to $78,600. And they show you the range for this position nationally, which is pretty close to the one that they're hiring with. So very competitive. And this salary range is, of course, going to depend on where you live, your experience, your skills, etc. If you're entry level, you're probably going to be closer to the lower end. If you have a little more experience, you're going to be closer to that higher end of the range. And $78,000 per year comes out to about $6,500 per month. All right, well, if you're interested in any of these positions, I will put more information down below in the description for you. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video.